In the ever-shifting sands of Australia's economic landscape, a striking dichotomy has emerged. While households grapple with deepening pessimism over the prospect of further interest rate hikes, businesses are exhibiting a surprising surge in confidence. This divergence, captured in the latest batch of economic data, underscores the complex interplay of forces shaping the nation's financial fortunes. The National Australia Bank Limited's NAB June survey painted a vivid picture of corporate Australia's resilience. Business confidence soared by 6 points to reach 4, buoyed by gains across all sectors except construction. This surge was a testament to the adaptability and optimism that have become hallmarks of the Australian business community. However, the story on the household front was markedly different. Westpac Banking Corp's Consumer Sentiment Index for July revealed a 1.1% drop to 82.7 points, with pessimists outnumbering optimists by a significant margin. This index has remained stubbornly below the 100-point threshold since March 2022, reflecting the mounting concerns of Australian households grappling with the specter of persistent inflation and the prospect of further interest rate hikes. Matthew Hassan, a senior economist at Westpac, aptly captured the prevailing sentiment, stating, "The July update shows that fears of persistent inflation and further interest rate rises are again weighing more heavily on the consumer mood. This divergence between household and business sentiment is a microcosm of the broader economic forces at play. On one hand, corporate Australia appears to be weathering the storm of elevated inflation and borrowing costs with remarkable fortitude. The NAB survey, however, also hinted at potential headwinds on the horizon. Gareth Pence, head of Australian economics at NAB, pointed to a concerning trend in the employment index, which saw a sharp decline in June. While it's only 1 month's read, the employment index is now below its long-run average and may be signaling that the broader slowing in the economy is flowing through more strongly to labor demand, he cautioned. This potential weakness in labor demand could have far-reaching implications for both households and businesses, as employment is a critical factor in driving consumer spending and sustaining economic growth. Adding fuel to this smoldering fire of economic uncertainty, recent data revealed that a partial gauge of consumer prices rose more than expected for the third consecutive month in May. This prompted money markets to price in odds of another rate hike this year, with some economists predicting that the Reserve Bank of Australia, RBA, may raise the benchmark rate to 4.6%, a level not seen since October 2011. The upcoming second quarter inflation report, scheduled for release on July 31st, will undoubtedly be a pivotal moment. Its findings could shape the RBA's policy decisions and potentially exacerbate or alleviate the concerns weighing on consumer sentiment. Westpac's survey further underscored the mounting anxiety among households. The index tracking consumer expectations for variable mortgage rates over the next 12 months surged 12.8%, marking the steepest monthly rise since the question was introduced in early 2022. Simultaneously, the family finances versus a year ago subindex plummeted by 8.4%, reflecting the tangible strain on household budgets. Despite these challenges, glimmers of optimism persisted. The time to buy a major item subindex rose 3.1% to 82.1, though it remained well below its long-run average of 124. Similarly, the time to buy a dwelling index climbed 4% to 75.7. Hinting at potential opportunities for those seeking to enter the housing market. As the nation navigates this economic crossroads, the divergence between consumer sentiment and corporate resilience will likely continue to shape policy decisions and economic trajectories. The RBA's balancing act, managing inflation while fostering business confidence and consumer optimism, will be a delicate dance, with far-reaching consequences for the financial well-being of Australians from all walks of life. In this era of rapid change and uncertainty, one thing remains clear. The Australian spirit of resilience and adaptability will be tested. Whether households and businesses can find common ground and forge a path towards shared prosperity remains to be seen. But if history is any guide, the nation's unwavering determination to overcome economic adversity will once again shine through, illuminating the way forward in these turbulent times.